Hello, everyone. How are you? I am so happy that you're all here today. I was hoping that we could be gathered together today and see each other in person, but it looks like in these unprecedented times that is just not possible. So here I am in my kitchen, and Facebook Live will have to do. I hope this finds you all well and you and your loved ones feeling healthy and doing everything you can to stay physically and emotionally healthy during these times. Um, this is an unprecedented time for all of us, and so many of us are feeling uncertain and afraid. And now is a time when we need experienced leaders who can step up during a crisis. Now is the time for experienced leaders to step up and get involved in government. So with that, I am inspired today to announce that I am officially seeking candidacy for the 34th Connecticut Senate District that covers East Haven, Wallingford, most of North Haven, and part of Durham. And I'm asking for your support today to do that, because this campaign is about all of us working together. I was born and raised in this district, and I've lived here most of my life. In 2007, after serving as the only Democrat on the East Haven Town Council, I decided to run for mayor. And I ran a tough campaign against an entrenched incumbent. And I went on that year to become the youngest person at the age of 32 and the first woman still ever before or since to become mayor of the town of East Haven. There were some people who were threatened by a young woman mayor who spoke truth to power and stood her ground. But I never let strong-arm tactics intimidate me. I was in office in 2008 when the economic crisis hit, and I fought hard to keep East Haveners in their homes. A few years later, in 2011, when Hurricane Irene decimated part of our shoreline, I was there to see residents through to the other side of that catastrophe. In both cases, I worked with the state and federal government to make sure that the resources that people really needed were right there on the ground for them. We are having that moment again now. We are in crisis, and we need experienced leaders to step up. What's at stake here isn't just the economic fallout of a global pandemic. This is affecting every one of us. In our daily lives, it's changing how we live. And that's why I'm asking for your support in this campaign. Let me tell you a little secret. So as mayor of the town, I learned how important state funding is to municipalities because it impacts the local taxes that we all pay. But guess what? Then I went to go work for the state, and I got to see the other side of that too. Having that experience in state and local government makes me ready to be your state senator on day one. So now let's fast forward to today. Many of you know that I work in healthcare. And the healthcare crisis began long before this pandemic. And our healthcare system has issues that existed before coronavirus and will exist long after. I've been on the front lines of that, and I've seen it. Every week I meet with patients who are hoping for an organ transplant. And so many times it's apparent that the lack of accessible, reliable, affordable healthcare throughout their lives has cost them their health. I've spent most of my life in public service and working toward making a better quality of life for the people that I serve. And that's why I'm asking for your support to be elected the state senator of the 34th Senate District. Every one of the policies that I've outlined for my campaign comes from my experience. The first thing is that we want to ensure that everyone in the state who wants to vote can vote. So I'm calling on the state of Connecticut to send absentee ballot applications and ballots return postage paid to every registered voter in the state. No one should have to choose between their health and their legal right to vote. Secondly, our healthcare system has been vulnerable for a long time, and this pandemic has just exposed that even further. I want to make sure that there is access to healthcare for all residents of Connecticut so we can stay healthy and be well. And lastly, as we emerge from this pandemic, it is not only important for us to be physically and emotionally healthy, but also economically healthy as well. As the owner of a local small business, I know that our communities thrive when we invest in small businesses and invest in working people. So there you have it. I'm in, and I hope that you're in too. And I could really use your support, and I would love for you to join our team. And you can do that at april4ct.com. That's April, FORCT.com. We are participating in the Citizens Election Program, and right now what you'll see up on our page is an opportunity for you to donate for us to qualify for the program. And donations between $5 and $270 are accepted. Everything is appreciated, and we would love your help.